Well, hellfire, it is RockdaRiff, and I am back for another Metalhead Envy. And y'all had some cool response to the last King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Was happy that I was doing Murder of the Universe. I'm happy that I'm doing Murder of the Universe. I do wish I could break it up a little bit better, but like I was saying at the starting of the last one, the copyright thing is kind of weird. So I did get like three claims on the last one, and that's because I played two different. Because even though they're interludes, they're still considered an actual song. It's like the stream numbers and everything business wise. You play 20 seconds of one, 10 seconds of one, that's still counted as a stream and everything. And I get it. I wish I had a better method. If I was actually a more popular channel, and I think if people were paying me to hear my opinion or reviews on stuff, it might be a little different. But at the moment, I'm still a small channel, and trying to get bigger in the game, I guess, if that's a way to put it. The copyright thing does get me sometimes, even though it has been told to me that King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard are like self distributors and all that. And even with that, it's like my own band we use at the moment, we're with DistroKid as our distributor. And there's still things within that. It's like I've been copyright claimed on myself by DistroKid because it's weird how the laws are when it comes to art and music and movies and stuff like that. So at the moment, still me breaking this down into two tracks at a time is the route I'm going to take. But we'll just have to see because I was sitting there looking through the playlist and there's a bunch that's only like don't even crack a minute. So maybe I can get all those together and we'll see how it rolls. But either way, I plan on doing Alter Me 1 and what is it? Altered Beast 2. Yeah. So I'm going to do those two. Let me quit running my mouth and dive on in.
For all its revulsion and war and taboo,
I really like this album
part of
cover.
you wants to be altered too.
Okay. Yeah. Damn. This album this album is way more so set up for a one sit down playthrough compared to Petro Dragonic, Apocalypse, Dawn of the Night of Motor Spirit, uh all the other million names of that album. But I dig it, man. Oh, that's another thing that's just sold me on King Giz because I don't know, maybe it's my age, maybe it's my generation, but I can't. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I hate, but I have a strong disdain for the way the music industry now is, where they want you to only listen to 2 minute and 50-second singles. I miss the days of just full on albums. It's like, yo, we wrote a whole fucking 45, 50 minute, hour long album. And we want y'all to listen to it from beginning to end. My own band, that's what we're trying to do. And so now it's so refreshing to discover a band in 2023 that's like, yeah, fuck yeah, let's do album concepts. 'Cause that's the way it should be to me. Yeah, ads, baby, woo!
Now, dear listener,
Here we go.
across to the foe with the weapons and heavy cargo. I am the saber, the catapult and bat, the top of the food chain in my habitat. I am the demon bearing misery and fear, and I spy you convulsing from way over here. I could pull you up.
I already like this. I like that little riff, that little. Which I will say, whoever the lady is that did these soft spoken, I am the altered beast, and it's here for me to fuck with shit. And she did a good job. She's got a very, very pleasant voice to listen to. It does help that the music is killer behind it, though.
From way over here. I could pull you apart, or I could cut you to pieces. I could make you weep crimson tears from the lesions. But the thing that I lust for, and the thing that I'll get, is to take over your body.
Oh, I love the sounds in this. Fuck yeah. I dig this. I know once I've done this whole album on camera, I can't. This is going to be another experience. I can't wait to just be able to let this play from beginning to end and really focus in and zone in on just the vibe I get from this. I mean, breaking up in parts, I still get a general thing of this whole. I had a couple comments a while ago. It was like, yeah, just spooky universe, psychedelic, uh, horror based. I dig the fuck out of it. It's kind of ironic that I'm discovering this album and this band at this point in time in my life because it's like my own band, and I know I say that a lot. Like I don't mean to sit here and like plug my band the whole time when I do these things, but I just speaking from personal experience and everything. Uh, it's like we just kind of confirmed that we're gonna get the chance to work with somebody that's been a big influence on us, and the whole keyboard soundscape thing is their bread and butter. So I can't wait to actually have them come back. It's like our two songs out now, Doppelganger and Ghost Reset. Those are gonna be on our Sacket album, and we released them the way they are now, which is simply two guitars, bass, and a drums. And we've had some feedback. People like them. We've had some feedback. People are like, well, they're missing this. Their composition's a little boring. And when I get that comment, I'm like, well, like we released these just to test the waters, but we still haven't went back through and added all these, like this track in particular, all these spooky little sound effects going on and shit. It just every track, man. I remember when we did our first record, our debut album. Our bass player at the time, he didn't understand. He was like, because we got done with guitars, bass, and drums like normal, and then we had plotted a weekend that me and my guitarist would go back and work with the engineer to just go in and do soundscape stuff. And he was like, "Why are we doing that, man? Like, we don't do that shit live." And I'm like, "Well, yeah, we don't do it live because we're a local cheap band and we don't have a road crew and we don't have backing tracks or click tracks and computers to do that shit live. Or we don't have a band member, we don't have a keyboardist at this time to do all that stuff." But when you put an album out, an actual record out, you have like every song on every professional record done. You go in and you have these sounds and stuff just to feel that frequency because the human ear hears a lot of things that are kind of like more subliminal and everything. But I love what King Gizzard is doing with this. I don't know if I like this more than Petro Draconic already. I don't know. That album is fucking badass. That album's sick. But let's keep going. Yeah.
To me, you are game, just a sweet bit of me. Come closer and drink malevolence from my tea.
What did she say? Come closer and drink malevolence from my tea? Come closer and drink malevolence from my tea.
To me, you are game, just a sweet bit of me. Come closer and drink malevolence from my tea.
I like that vibe. What is that? Yeah. I gotta send this album to my brother. He's such a big like I love Pink Floyd. My brother is huge into Pink Floyd. And if this isn't like before they got David Gilmour, back when, what was his name? Sid something? Yeah. What was his fucking name? Like I know. What did I made the joke last time. This makes me think of On a Lane. But this is a little bit of a wild ride. I tell you one thing, just because I'm so into the modern guitar tone, and it's like I use a plug-in on my MacBook. Or if you say you swing it after this, you swing over to my guitar or my shorts. If I could speak, if you swing over to the shorts on my channel and you start watching all the riffs that I do, the 15-second riff series, I use an actual computer plug-in for that sound and everything, and I love it. I fucking love writing with it's by GGD, or no, it's not. It's by Archetype, Neural DSP, I'm sorry. Neural DSP, Archetype Gojira. It's a killer plugin. And I mean, you could probably achieve some of the sounds that we've got going on with this, but there's still a bit of a saturation to it. But hearing this and hearing the full band together, it makes me want to write something with this kind of guitar tones and bass tones and everything going on. This shit is inspiring me to do some like off the wall stuff.
What harm could a mere mortal like you do? I am the golden wolf, and you are caribou. My left hand is a knife, and my right is a fork. I will pull you apart like a butcher pulls pork. I see you.
That is really cool. So it sounds like 3 different guitar lines right there. There's something in my right ear is like or no, maybe that's the middle. Either way, it sounds like there's a guitar line in my right. It sounds like there's one in the middle, and then there was another one tweaking around on my left.
I'm the golden wolf, and you are caribou. My left hand is a knife, and my right is a fork. I will pull
That
you
was the
apart
that
like
was
a
the
butcher
left.
pulls pork. And you are caribou. My left hand is a knife. What harm could a mere mortal like you do? I am the golden wolf, and
So the one at the center is like the main vein, but this one's doing the same. This one's doing the same thing, but it's like it's more of a pluck. So it's more of a palm mute pluck of the riff. In the center right there, it's like open-handed and like really digging into the strings, and then there's the left that comes in as well.
like you do. I am the golden wolf, and you are caribou. My left hand is a knife, and my right is a fork. I will pull you apart like a butcher pulls pork.
That's fucking cool. I've got to show my guitarist that I work with on that one. We might draw a lot of influence from that idea. That was fucking slick. I like that a lot.
I see you are fumbling. Come hither, my friend. My stomach is rumbling.
That almost sounds like a damn harmonica right there to me. I heard earlier, I was like, is that a synth or a keyboard or a harmonica? Either way, I like it. I dig the fuck out of it. Hell, my dad might like this shit. I haven't been able to sell my dad on a modern band in a long fucking time. I think the last song, it's so funny. Like, he don't really like it, but the last song that I showed him, hanging out with him, that stuck with him. I don't think he listens to it on a daily basis, but I showed him, there's a band called Ginger, and Tatiana, the singer, probably my favorite singer at the moment. She is so fucking talented. But I showed him Pisces, and most like that Metalhead kind of craze is over with, but he had never seen it. And when she got to the chorus, fucking he was like, "What the hell?" Mind blown. But King Gizzard might be the new modern band to show my dad, because I already know that harmonica is gonna sell him. I don't know if he can get into the psychedelics of it though. But yeah, that makes me think that I think I got a comment a while back that there was a harmonica player in the band. So that's gotta be what that is. For reals.
You are nervous. I see you are fumbling. Come hither, my friend. My stomach is rumbling.
But what's the sound that's counteracting that? Because you got that now. Is that two harmonicas? Oh, that's cool. Okay, so
Now, dear listener,
that was interesting. I feel like it's kind of hard to like really review what's going on with these first four tracks because it is designed to listen to most of it. But all the parts are fun. All the parts are interesting. The guitar lines are pretty slick. That one section that really split the three, I thought that was really cool. The bass lines are badass. Whoever's playing bass in this band is having a lot of fun. Having a shit ton of fun. Just uh, I'm digging this album. I'm digging this album. I still we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'm kind of at the conclusion though. I think it's safe for me to say that there's not going to be a King Gizzard album that I truly dislike, if that makes any sense. Because I like. Uh, it's funny how sometimes I'll get certain commenters and they'll be like, or certain comments and they'll be like, yeah, like you're probably not gonna really dig this and that because you're a metalhead and all that, da 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 da. And I am a metalhead, but like I've said in previous videos, I like a lot of shit. I'm willing to listen to anything, but whether or not I listen to it, once I listen to something once, if I don't really like it, I do move on. But I've always felt that way. Like, how can I sit here and say, yeah, that shit sucks, and I didn't actually dive into it and listen to it every second? It's like when you go to show somebody a song, you're like, yo, I really like the song, check it out. And after 30 seconds, they start, yeah, blah, 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 blah. I went to Walmart and I bought this, blah, blah, blah. That shit fucking drives me crazy. I stopped, like, trying to show certain friends music because of that. Because when I'm like super excited to share a song that has spoke to me to you, and you want to start running your mouth after about 30-40 seconds, or if you did it like how I do, if you was like, hey, pause this for a second, and then said what you wanted to say, and then we started again and really focused on listening, I could do that. I could do that. I felt bad. I'm sitting here running my mouth throughout all this too, but I mean, I have to. I have to because of copyright law and all that. But at the same time, it's because I love fucking music. I'm not sure. I think this might be my 600th. This might be number 600 on my song that I've done on my reaction playlist. Maybe. Maybe not. I'd have to look. But I fucking love music. And so far, I am really digging what's going on with King Gizzard. I know I said after Petro Draconic Apocalypse that they have broke my top 15. King Gizzard might be breaking into my top 10 bands. This shit is just so enjoyable. I feel like if I was actually at a live show, and as long as the audio and sound is good at that live show, fucking couple Jack and Cokes and or a couple shots. So my normal drinking routine. I start off with 2 or 3 shots, and then I get a mixed drink. I think by the second mixed drink, and they're playing this, I'm fucking walking around just having a damn good fucking time. But I'm excited to keep going through Murder the Universe. For everybody that is taking the time to check out this journey, I really do appreciate it. If it's your first time here, please like, comment, and subscribe. But I forgot what I was gonna say. Uh, I am planning on so the plan with King Gizzard. I know I take a lot of requests, but the plan for King Gizzard at the moment is to finish Murder the Universe, and then the next album I'm gonna do is Non-Nagon Infinity. Non-Nagon, yeah, because that was the other highest voted album for me to check out. And then once I'm done with Nonagon Infinity, I'll probably take another vote and see where we go from there, because I think Enter the Mind Fuzz was another high one, but I'm not sure. I did get Omnium Gatherium or whatever a lot too. Uh, but yeah, I can't think of nothing else cool to say. So stay positive, stay rocking. I'll catch y'all in the next one.